If you're applying LUTs or color grading without understanding RAW, log, or how your camera actually captures data, you're not improving your footage, you're damaging it. Let's roll the intro. It's Ty, ex-Army combat cameraman and 15-year video production vet and the founder of FlashFilm Academy, the only channel for creators tired of guessing how to make a living with their camera. We don't make money hyping gear here. We make money using it. Everything we teach comes straight from the trenches, provided by FlashFilm Academy members actively building real businesses behind the lens. Hey, before we jump into it, go over to flashfilmacademy.com and download the free Capture and Convert kit. It's built to help you land real clients and eliminate the guesswork from your content hustle. It'll get you started. It'll give you a taste of what it's like to be a part of the community, all right? So go ahead and do that. All right, let's break this down clearly. First things first, log is a gamma curve. It gives you more dynamic range. It still bakes in exposure, white balance, and ISO choices. Raw is sensor data unprocessed. This means you have full control on how it gets interpreted in post. This is not about freedom, it's about responsibility. On high-end cinema cameras like Red, Arri, or Canon cameras, you get tools that show whether or not your sensor is capturing enough red, green, and blue channel data, not just exposure, but usable color data. And here's the term most creators never touch: black shading calibration. Every sensor has fixed pattern noise. Black shading creates a calibration map that corrects the pixel level inconsistencies. But move from cold room to hot set, that map can shift. And the thing is, if you don't recalibrate, your raw footage could be misaligned before you even press record. Apply a LUT to that, you're not enhancing your image. You're baking color into bad data. Now let's talk about why they're all not created equal. It's time to bust a myth. Does raw mean uncompressed? Not always. Compressed raw is everywhere. Think of it like zipping a folder. You still get highlight recovery, white balance flexibility, ISO control, but in a manageable file size. Let's talk business. Red owns the patent for internal compressed raw. That's why Nikon got sued when they tried it without a license, and why Nikon ended up buying Red to secure that intellectual property. To avoid Red's patent minefield, other camera brands went three directions: licensing Apple ProRes RAW, developing their own like Blackmagic RAW, create in-house formats like Canon RAW Lite or Sony RAW or Nikon RAW. Now let's break them down because there's big differences in all of them. In my opinion, the king is Red Cold RAW because it offers in-camera compressed RAW. It's visually lossless and extremely flexible, but massive file sizes and heavy post-processing, as well as expensive workflows. Next, we got ProRes RAW, developed by Apple, excellent performance and smooth editing, but only natively supported in Final Cut Pro, limited support in Premiere, and no native Davinci Resolve compatibility. Don't get me wrong, it's great in the Apple ecosystem, but not ideal if your team uses mixed platforms. Next, we got Blackmagic RAW or B-RAW, designed for Davinci Resolve, efficient, flexible, and optimized for GPU performance. It's plug-in based for Premiere and minimal Final Cut support, which most of you don't care because if you got a Blackmagic camera, you got Davinci Resolve for free. Next, let's talk Canon, Sony, Nikon RAW. Now let's start with Canon RAW Lite. Canon RAW Lite is a smaller file, but it's still processor heavy. Sony RAW provides beautiful images, but is tough on weaker machines. Nikon RAW is evolving, but limited compatibility across NLEs, and I'm sure with the purchase of Red, we're gonna see that change a lot. Now let's talk about choosing the right format. Don't choose a format just because it sounds cinematic. Choose based off editing speed, storage demands, team skill level, and client expectations. If you're doing corporate, web, or social content, you probably don't need RAW. Use 10-bit log or ProRes 422 for fast, scalable delivery. If you're billing for commercial work, color grading, or agency clients, RAW may be necessary, but only if you're charging for extra post post work. If you're working with a team, pick a format everyone can edit without converting, transcoding, or caching. Bottom line is RAW is only an advantage if your entire pipeline supports it. Otherwise, it slows down your delivery, eats up storage, and burns your profit. Now, I want to hear from you. What camera or RAW format are you using right now? And what's the biggest pain point in your workflow? Drop it below. I'll be in those comments right with you. At FlashFilm Academy, we don't teach you how to get a job. We teach you how to build a business with your camera so you never need one. When you're ready to do this, join us at flashfilmacademy.com. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.
It is not for the faint of heart. If you are not interested in growing, if you're not interested in tearing down everything just to rebuild it the right way, then it's not for you. It's not. But if you are interested in joining a community that's going to be supportive, where you can get the information that you need to actually execute and build your own production company, or even just to be able to create content that converts and do it full time, then this is the place to be. One of the best decisions I've made. I have cultivated real friendships, real relationships here. I've hired FlashFilm members to work on projects with me. I've worked on projects with others. This has been an invaluable experience for me because of the community aspects, not to mention just the accountability calls to make sure that you're on track and we are supporting each other and making sure that we're really hitting those goals. So you're going to have some tough conversations. You're going to have, some wins, some lessons, but it's all a part of the process. And why try to figure it out yourself when there's a step-by-step system and a community that's here to support you? So if there's anything that I could say about FlashFilm Academy, it's that, number one, it will take your business to the next level if you work the system. And two, you have to invest in yourself. It's easy to buy gear. It's easy to just do everything else except invest in you. And if you are really trying to figure out how to create content that converts, get clients, and even do this full time, then this is definitely the place to be. Plus, I'm always down for meeting new people, and we're all very transparent in the community. So I hope to see y'all there. But if you're on the fence, go ahead and just try it. I was watching for 2 years before I even joined as a member. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have joined earlier. So I hope to see you in the community.